everybody, it is Scott the Treasure Coast Picker, and I am back today with a thrift haul. It's been actually quite a while since I've done a thrift haul because after the January, most of our thrift stores remained closed after the holiday, and some of them stayed closed because of the spike in virus numbers here in New Jersey. A lot of places just decided to shut down for the month of January. Another one shut down for the entire month of February. So I've been limited in what I can, where I can go, and we're also kind of staying close to home because we're getting ready to get our vaccines, and we don't want to tempt fate and have something bad happen and have to cancel that. So in any case, I got a lot of stuff to show, and we'll start up with these little figurines that I paid $2 a piece for in a thrift store. And it's a little girl holding a puppy, and she's really adorable, and she's in perfect condition. She's got that spaghetti they call spaghetti pattern around here, and she's got the little puppy, and there's numbers on the bottom. I don't know if this is a Napco figurine because there's no label, but I paid $2, and she has a friend who also cost $2, and this one has a little holding a little bunny rabbit, and the same thing, got the numbers on the bottom, and these numbers are consecutive. So there's probably, actually they're one apart. One is 6485C, and this one is 6485B. So I believe there's 6485A out there somewhere, and I'll bet you that one's holding a cat, but I don't know for sure. I've never seen it. Anyway, these were $2 a piece, and we're going to probably put them up for about 20. Let's talk a little bit about Beatrix Potter. My wife and I have collected Beatrix Potter figurines since 1974 when we first found them in Bermuda on our honeymoon. And these guys I came across in a consignment store, so they were a little more money. This is called the Foxy Whiskered Gentleman, and he was how much was he? He was $7, so he paid up. Like I say, it was a consignment store, so you pay a little more. But if you look on the bottom of these, this is a Royal Albert. And that means he was produced in 1989. Now, the original Beatrix Potter figurines were produced by Beswick, starting way back in I think the 1940s. And so, if you find the Beswick ones, they'll have a Beswick stamp on the bottom, and they'll be worth a little more. This guy was $7. He'll still bring probably around $25 on eBay. And the other one we have is also a Royal Albert. This was $8. And it's two figures. This was also produced in 1989, but this was never produced by Beswick. This is only produced by Royal Albert. You can see the stamp there. So this one's worth a little more money in the fact that this is the only version available. And Mrs. Bunny is straightening Peter's tie. And I say this was $8, and this sells around $30 to $35 on eBay. So those are two nice finds. We paid up a little bit, but we love Beatrix Potter, and we have a collection of probably close to 90 figures ourselves. Now, here's two others I found. This one is called Simkin, and she is pretty rare. She's one of the rare ones, and I jumped when I saw this. We found it in an antique mall, and we also found this guy, well, girl, I don't think, Pickles. Simkin and Pickles. Pickles the dog. Now, what's interesting about these is we paid the price that's on the bottom. This one says $14.95. Which is kind of high, but Simkin can sell for around $70. The back stamp is kind of covered by the price tag, but we can figure this is a BP3 back stamp. Simkin sells around $70. Let me get my fingers out of the way. And this one is Pickles, and the stamp on him was the price tag here was $12.50. But if you look at that price tag, that's a very old price tag from a store named Garden of Paper. And I looked on the internet. I could not find Garden of Paper. I think it's probably long gone. I think they sold this to us at the price it was originally sold for back in the day. And I don't think whose ever booth this was, the person who was running the antique mall, just sold it for the price that was stuck on the bottom. And this guy will sell for about $35 to $40. So we got two good prices. We paid up for them. Two good figurines. These are, by the way, these are the Beswick. You can't really see it because they're covered over. You can just see the beginning of the word Beswick towards the bottom, BESW, and then the price tag covers it over. I'm not going to take the price tags off. I'm going to sell them just the way they are. and I'm thinking we can probably get like 35 and 70 for this one. So keep an eye out for the old Beatrix Potter figurines. Some of them are very rare. There's one called Duchess with flowers, which is a little black dog holding a bouquet of flowers, and that's worth over $1,000 if you can find it. We've never found one. Okay, let's come down to a little more normal figurine. I found this the other day for $2, and she is a Goebel, a German figurine. She's where is Goebel? You can see that there, Goebel, and she's marked on the bottom FF293, and over here it says 1967. So that puts a nice age on this thing. The only problem is I was wondering what was this for. First I thought it would go on top of a jar. Actually, it turns out this was a music box, and she sat on top of the music box, and you'd wind it up, and she would dance to the music, spin around. So the music box is long gone, but it's still a really nice figurine, very cute, kind of a German Fräulein. So I put it up on the eBay for $19.95 or best offer, and we'll see what happens. I'm sorry, $29.95 or best offer, and we'll see what happens. If it had the music box, it would probably be worth a lot more. But for $2, it was a good investment. All right, where can we go from there? Excuse me. I went to an estate sale and last weekend, and I picked up these. It was quite a really good estate sale, actually. I picked up these framed pictures. Now we're gonna get the glare from the big monitor behind the computer here. Let me see if I can shut that. There's a lamp. There's no way to get away from this. There we go. There we go. What this is, it's a Dutch guy named Anton Pieck, or Pike, and if you can see this, it's three-dimensional. It's a paper sculpture in a three-dimensional shadow box. And if you can find the original Pieck's, they're pretty good. This one was reproduced by a company called DAC, and it's dated on the back here, 1974. It says Merry Christmas or Happy Birthday or something. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, 1974. So that puts a date on it. They're not worth a huge amount of money, but this is one of the bigger ones I've seen. And this is all three-dimensional paper sculpture. So it's pretty cool, and I'm hoping I can probably get $20, $25 for this one. I paid $1. And got another one. So this sale started out as a great sale because I get in here for $1. And here's the other one. This is kind of a street fair scene. And all of this is all raised three-dimensional paper sculpture. Very, very interesting. And again, this is also dated on the back. Same people, 1974. Merry Christmas. I paid $1. So I think maybe $20, $25 for each of these for someone who collects Anton Pieck. Okay, also at the sale, there was a drawer, and the drawer said $5 each. So I opened the drawer, and there were baseball gloves in the drawer. I love baseball gloves. And this, although it's pretty dark, this is actually a Brooks Robinson model from Rawlings, made in the USA, and that's why I like it, made in the USA. This is only $5, and you kind of see his name in there, but it says Brooks Robinson, and it's really, really good condition, although it's quite dirty, so it needs a good cleaning. But this should bring in the 30. Look at these up on eBay, and this model brings about $35 to $40. I paid $5. I have to decide whether I want to add it to my collection or sell it. It's a little newer than the ones I collect. I usually collect the ones from the 50s and the 40s, but and this is probably from the 60s. So we'll see what happens. This is a $5 glove, really great condition, and we'll see what we do with that. Let's look at some other things from the sale. I don't know if you can see this or not, but probably can't. But back there, I'm gonna pick it up. But back here is standing up is The Last Supper, and the reason I'm not bringing it forward, it's like 3.5 feet long, and it's falling out of the frame. I paid $5 for that. It's a paint by number Last Supper. It's not in the greatest condition. I did find out it's got a hole in it, and the frame was coming apart, so I repaired the frame. Now I just have to find a backing, because the backing board was all corroded. So I got to put a new piece of backing in there, maybe styrofoam or heavy cardboard. And not sure what that'll bring or where I'll sell it, because shipping on that is going to be tough, because it's like I say, it's like 34 inches long. Okay, let's look at a couple of CDs. I went out yesterday, and these were all 10 cents a piece. So if I can buy I love selling CDs, and you buy them cheap, they sell good. And even if it's Christmas, these are sealed, brand new CDs. This is Holiday Magic. And it was originally $7, and I paid 10 cents. And it's from Bath and Body Works. I don't know what year. So that's that, 10 cents. Here's another one, same thing. This one is from the White Barn Candle Company, and this is brand new sealed. I can't even open it up to see what's in it. The song list is on the back, and this was $20 from whatever year this came out. 1997 looks like. Here's a guy I never heard of, Corey Harris, 10 cents, brand new CD. And even if I sell these for usually sell them for like $4.97, $5.97 with $2.99 medium mail shipping on a 10-cent purchase, you're still going to make money. And that's the way to buy CDs. Buy them cheap. Here's a rock band called Lydian, and never heard of them. Have no idea who they are. It's called Along Those Lines by Lydian, and these are listed. There's a couple of these listed. There's no souls, which is not a good thing. There's some listed for like $15, $16 on eBay. So, but at the price of 10 cents, I can come in really low and maybe steal the sale on that for like $5.97. And another Christmas one is from, this is brand new as well. It's called Anunya, or I don't know what it's called. And when I can find out, it's Irish or Gaelic music, Christmas music. So this whole thing cost me 60 cents, and we'll probably net maybe 30 bucks out of it. I probably won't list the Christmas ones till July. We'll do a little Christmas in July action on eBay. Excuse me one second. I know I'm going to forget something. Also, I found this little, they gave me this for nothing. It's a cassette, a Grease Broadway sampler. It's got 2 songs on it, Since I Don't Have You and Those Magic Changes. RC Victor. I don't know if this will sell or not, but maybe I'll just throw it in as a freebie. Let me look at my cheat sheet to see what we did. Global. Oh, baseball. We did baseball. Some more baseball. I bought these bats. Now, they're in rough shape, but this was only $2. And it's got a name on it. It's called Sportcraft. And you really can't see it. I'm trying to put some polish on here, something to bring out the name, but it's an Ernie Banks model. Not sure what I can get for this, but I only paid $2 for it. I love old bats and ball gloves. Here's another one, another old bat. This is an Adirondack, and this one again you can't see. I have to see if I can put something on there to bring it out. But it says here Willie Mays' 60th home run, 600th home run. Yeah, it commemorates Willie Mays' 600th home run. I don't think you're going to be able to read that, but it's right along here. 600 home run, and above that says Willie Mays. So, little Willie's hanging in there. We'll see if this brings any money. I mean, there are better ones on eBay in better condition, but if I can shine it up a bit, we'll see what we get. In the last bat, I had another bat, but oh no, there's 2 more bats here. I bought 3 bats. The other one disappeared. I don't know where it went. For $2. So these cost me 66 cents a piece. This is, I have no idea what this is. It's got markings on it, but they're too faint to read. So I really can't tell you what this one is. I have to get a magnifying glass. That was 66 cents. It's a vintage bat. It's like a souvenir bat. It's a small size. And this is even smaller, but this one has the name Pepper Martin on it. Now, Pepper Martin was a very popular player back, I think, in the 40s. And so this bat probably date back to those the 1940s. And again, you probably cannot see the name, but it is on here. It is Pepper Martin. So I think some collector will like this. And this only cost me 66 cents. Maybe I'll get 10 bucks out of it. I got this also at the same, oops. This is an Eddie Murray statue. And it was probably a stadium. The box is just a disaster. I mean, it's just, the box is completely trashed. And I wasn't going to take it out, but I'll show you what it is, if I can get him out of here. It is probably a stadium giveaway. And even though the box is trashed, the statue, there goes all that styrofoam, is in really nice condition. And it's kind of a faux bronze figurine. It's actually made out of some kind of rosin. And the baseball bat, which is not in his hands, is right here in the package. I'm not going to take it out. But a lot of these will be missing. You see these on eBay a lot, and they're missing the bat. So I already have him listed. I think I put him up at $39 or best offer because he has the bat. And even though the box is trashed, you know, I think I can still get money. This was only $2. Again, at that Presbyterian Church thrift store for $2. Let me put him down here so we don't break him. Now, what else we got? Tiki mug. Forgot about this guy. This was $2.99, and he's a tiki mug, and he's actually called the. It had the price on it, on the sticker on it from Ron John, which is a surf store. I don't know where this was, and I can't read the original price, but it says here, God of Money tiki mug, and for $2.99, I figured I'll take him. Probably can get $15 out of him. Got a tiny little chip here on the bottom of his handle, but otherwise in really good condition. And they got the sticker kind of stuck on the back there, so it probably hasn't been used. And he was $2.99, and I think maybe I have to look him up, but I think maybe 15 to $20 on this one. And then I bought one item the entire month of January. I did not go out thrifting. I said many of the places were closed. And I also was kind of sick during the month of January. I started off the year being in the hospital for several days. So I really didn't do much in January. This is the only item I purchased in January. A brand new in the package from 2004, a Sony Walkman CD player. And this thing is has the original, has a $36 price tag on the back. Yeah, $36.95. It's sealed. It's never been opened. I looked these up on eBay, and I found two that sold for, believe it or not, over $200. There's a couple listed now. There's a couple from one guy's asking over $400 for it. I don't think it'll sell that high. I put it up at $2.99 or best offer, and I will gradually lower that price till it sells. I think it'll probably sell over $100. I'm not sure, but I paid $4, so I was happy. I mean, you don't usually find. I've never found sealed CDs and Walkmans like this, but for $4, I had to take it. It's the only purchase I made in the month of January, and we'll see what happens. It's listed, and we'll see how much I have to lower the price before it sells. Now, I need room because my little 11 by 14 room is very, as you can see, I'm packed here. This downsizing thing didn't work out to my advantage because I had a big house and now I've got an 11 by 14 room to work in. Get the bats out of the way because I'm going to have to move this computer to show you what I've got here. I went to that estate sale where I purchased the glove and the Anton Peak pictures. I got this crate of maps. This one's about 48. This is like 4 feet. This is a wall map, and it's very vintage. I can't find a date on it, but in here are just dozens and dozens and dozens of old road maps. So what I plan to do is some of them. Now most maps bring you like $2 to $4. So some of these ones I will lot together, and other ones that are a little more valuable I'll put up by themselves. But I would say there's probably close to 100 maps in here. I paid $10, so what's that, 10 cents a piece? Plus I have a nice little crate to go along with it. And I'll probably get, like I say, $2 to $4 a map, and maybe there'll be a few surprises in there as well. So look for old road maps. There's something called the tariff schedule. I don't know what that is. And there's a lot of these. Here's a global strategy map from Hammond Maps. This is a very cool piece. When you open this up, it's all the astronauts on the moon. It's a very big poster. So there's a lot of cool things that I found in here, in addition to the maps. And some of those things was this little Sportscraft instruction booklet So a little ephemera, piece of ephemera, and it's instruction on how to play games like bat tennis, boomerangs, bowling, croquet, badminton. It might only, maybe $5. I don't know what I'll get for that. And then there were these things, which I have no clue. Maybe somebody collects slide rules, or this is the Cleaver Brooks Boiler Steam Calculator slide rule. This is something called the Ilko Way Exchange Calculator from the Illinois Water Treatment Company. And this one is a maintenance paint calculator from Dow Corning. So I have not been able to find anything on these. But again, maybe there's somebody out there who will collect these kind of slide rule things, and maybe I can lot them together and see if we get a couple of dollars out of them. But they were all in the map box. So it always pays to, in these garage sales, to look inside boxes and books and drawers and stuff to see what you can find. Because these little things add up, especially if you can get them cheap. Okay. My room is, oh, I got to show you this guy. This is a keeper. I can't tell if I want to sell this or not. This was $3 at the Presbyterian bookstore where I bought the Eddie Murray figure and the little German girl. And I saw this on the way out, and you press this button here. I paid $3, as you can see by the sign there, $3, and you...
You can take it from me, Spider-Man. It doesn't pay to be a bad guy in my city.
So that's what I did. I just heard that, and I said, I got to have this, $3. And what I found out when I got it home, it's a bank. And when you, I don't have my little paper clip here. Let me see if I can do it with a pencil. When you put money in, it triggers this. Or not.
I'm your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. You won't get away, Green Goblin. My friends and I will stop you.
So it plays like 3 or 4 different phrases when you drop the coin through the slide. It triggers the voice. Comps on this are $25. I sold 2 souls for about $25, and one went for $29.99. So he's in perfect condition. I just have to decide whether I want to sell it or keep it. I will probably sell it, but I might keep him for a little while because he's kind of cool. And he was only $3, which is a great buy. Okay, I don't say we're getting towards the end because I got something huge to show you at the end. I went out today and I bought things I don't normally buy. I paid $8 for these. This is the Walking Dead Todd McFarlane action figure. It's Walking Dead, and it's Daryl and Merle Dixon from the. I don't watch The Walking Dead. I have no clue who these people are. Action figures, and they have all little weapons and stuff like that. And the price on this one was the original price was $28.99. I paid $8. So I paid up. I think I can probably flip this for around $20 to $25. And the good news is they had a second one, so I bought both of them. Same thing, Daryl and Merrill Dixon. And also the same price on this one somewhere, $28.99, which is the original selling price in whatever store they sold these in. And finally, another $8 on Daryl, I guess. The Walking Dead, Daryl and his chopper or motorcycle, which is pretty cool. I'm sorry about the glare. When you have this cellophane like this, it's really hard to show it. But well, that side's not going to work at all, so it's got to be this way. But there's a motorcycle in there, if you can see it, and the action figure. And this is the deluxe set. And this price on this one was $35 originally. I paid $8. I probably can get close to that $29, $30 range with this one. And then they had these for $12. So I took a chance because the comps on these look like they're around $60 to $70 on this. This is a sealed package of Star Trek, the original series trading cards, and it guarantees you one hand-drawn sketch card and one autograph card inside. And I did some looking online, and if you were lucky enough to get the Leonard Nimoy autograph, that will sell for over $500. And so I paid $12 for it, and the Shatner autograph sells in the 200s. The other ones are considerably lower, but if you get Nimoy or Shatner, now I don't know how many original, there's a lot of people on that show, so I don't know what kind of autographs they have in here, but there's one per box. I paid $12. Retail, the comps on these are around $60. people are asking even more. So with a $12 investment, I could probably come in under that $65, $67 range, maybe get $59.99 for these. And I say these because I bought 3 of them. Here's another one, and they're numbered. It's $16.45. They were only 7,500 boxes made. So I don't know how many are left out there unopened. And here's the third one, $66.44 out of 7,500. So at least we know we have 3 autographs. There was a brief temptation to open them, but then then you don't get 70. Once you open it, you don't get your $65 sale on it. So those will be sold, hopefully. And now I'm going to show you the maybe the biggest mistake I've ever made in thrifting. At this garage sale, the estate sale the other day, the man who passed away and his 2 sons were conducting the sale, was a stamp collector. And so I purchased this box of stamps. And there are stamps galore here. All over the world, stamps. You know, Egypt, Italy, Saudi Arabia. Here's the Hong Kong. I know nothing about stamps. There's loose stamps. There's stamps that are stuck to paper that haven't been soaked off yet, because apparently you soak these in water and they float off the paper, and then you press them in a book and they stay flat. There's all these glassine envelopes filled with stamps. And I don't even know, and then there's envelopes filled with stamps. So that's one box. Here's another box of stamps. Now, these look like S&H green stamps when I first saw them. I thought they're S&H green stamps, but they are, I don't know if you can see this. I don't know if you can see that language in there. There's the writing in there. It appears to be some sort of Asian language. So I don't know if these are postage stamps or if there's the Asian version of S&H green stamps. I'll have to find out what these are. But again, here's more stamps and more stamps. And this is all stamps. I mean, this is just filled with stamps. These are envelopes that are filled with stamps. And, okay, I'm not done. This is all stamps. All envelopes with stamps on them, and envelopes that have stamps in them. I'm not going to go through all this stuff, obviously. It's going to take me forever to do this. But this guy must have had people send him this stuff. Although a lot of it is addressed to his chemical company and some national bank, so maybe that's where he worked. Here's a postcard from Italy from 1985. Now, again, I don't know anything about stamps. I tried looking online, and it's just mind-boggling. I have a couple I laid out over there from the country of the Netherlands, and I think I found one stamp that might be worth $15. The rest, you know, you look on eBay, people sell piles of stamps for like $2. So there's this full of stamps. I have behind me a Rubbermaid tub. I'm going to try and move this without knocking my figurines over. Let's get this plug out and take these plugs out of here. And, okay, I don't know if you can see this behind me, but this Rubbermaid tub is filled with envelopes that are filled with stamps. And finally, the pièce de résistance, this bag that you see here on the floor, this bag is 45 pounds of stamps, all loose. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know how I'm going to go through this. Actually, what I was thinking is I might part them out into lots and sell them in a max sold auction. People have telling me to sort them by birds and fish and flowers, and I'm too old to even think about doing that. I mean, I'll be dead before I finish sorting through these stamps. But so if you have any suggestions, let me know below. I am not a stamp person. I'm thinking of probably lot them into packages of, you know, a couple of pounds a piece and sell them that way. Maybe I'll do a max sold auction where they, you know, you do max sold and they come to your house and pick up the stuff. That's a whole other video. But anyway, for some reason, I went and I bought these stamps, and I paid $30 for all these stamps, probably 85, 90 pounds worth of stamps if you weigh all together. And so I have a lot of a lot of work to do in the next several years. But I'll probably do is just bulk them out somehow in parcels. But if you have any suggestions about stamps, or you know anything about stamps, let me know. I might go out and buy the stamp catalog just to see if there's anything valuable. But because these guys were stamp collectors themselves, they may have gone through all this stuff already. He did tell me, he said, there might be some stamps with warplanes on them, which might be worth a little more. It's $5, $10 a piece. I don't think you're going to find anything in there that's worth, $1,000 or anything like that, because they're all seems to be all from the anywhere between the 60s and 1990s. So we'll see. It's a gamble I took for $30, and my goal is if I get the $30 back, then everything else after that is just pure profit. So that is I'm pretty sure I forgot something. Now that's the video, the whole video for this month, or this time anyway, until we get out thrifting again. Please like, comment, and subscribe below. If you have any information on stamps, please comment below. Or if you buy stamps, let me know. And I got to get all this stuff listed and hopefully sold. And we will see you next time at the next video, which I'm not sure what that's going to be, but we'll see you pretty soon. Thanks for watching.